Hello everyone, welcome back. There are some things that have happened since last episode. I got a legendary axe, and a rare crate key, and I broke some armor. But not to worry, because I have 3 stacks of iron. I'm literally struggling with inventory space so I can hold iron. But as I've shown mildly before, the Caves of Origin Realms are very beautiful. Look, they've got upgraded lush caves. They've got ruby ore. I thought that was ruby, but it's redstone. There's all these amazing things about the caves, including these diamonds right here. I'm going to mine them. You have no idea the temptation it took to not mine them just so I could do that intro. I'm under attack. What's attacking me? Oh, it's a zombie. No big deal, because I got steak. I'm also going to grab some brown mushrooms for a topic I'm going to talk about in a minute. The reason I have this crate key here in my hotbar is because when you right-click it, you disappear to open the key. And so if I'm under attack by 1,000,000 of these guys or something like that, and I can't escape, there's nothing I can do to kill them all, and I just need to get out of there, what I'm able to do is I can just right-click that key, and it'll teleport me right to spawn while I open it. And I've never seen that tactic used before. It's something that I've never heard of. I just thought it'd be a good idea. So if you thought of it first, please let me know in the comments because I want to give you credit for it. There we go, another pot. I've never actually been looking for loot pots before, so this should be very fun. By the way, this legendary axe was gotten with no real life money. Like, I got all these with nothing but in-game currency. And sometimes I didn't even use in-game currency. I traded things like cosmetics that I didn't need, or gestures that I didn't need, like the lounge gesture that I showed you that was super rare. I traded it and a few other things for this axe. Aren't the red loot pots supposed to be more rare? I mean, I've already got 3 of them and I haven't found a single purple one. You know what? I'm not going to risk it. I'm getting out of here, and while I could / navigator, I was going to open this key anyway. So here goes nothing. Alright, opening crate. I'm going to reroll and take whatever it gives me next, because I'm not really a farmer, and whatever I farm isn't going to be the best. Oh, so I got something even worse for farming. Alright. Congrats. I'm not even going to accept. Nope. I'm going to go to my realm, and I'm going to chuck these things into the river. But as I was saying earlier, I have made a goal that I'm going to get all the legendary tools without spending any real life money. Like, as you can see, I'm a pro rank, and all that I got from spending money on the online store was a burger cap. Literally, that's it. Also, if anyone knows when this dueling feature is coming out, please let me know. But I'm on a roll. I got this with no money, this with no money, this with no money, this with no money. Look at that. This pile was free. Since the first episode, I've upgraded my spawner farm. As you can see, we've got 3 now, as opposed to just 1. So, pot number 1, 2, and 3. Here goes nothing. I'll put that there. Here goes nothing. Oh, rat. Get out, rat. If all 3 of them are rats. Rat. How are we getting rats in a row? These are like the most valuable pots, I think. Oh, Cosmo coins. That's how I get cosmetics, mainly without spending any real life money. Because in case you don't know, if you get a stack of these things, then you can trade them in for a cosmetic key. And as you can see, there's a lot of trees over here. And what I've decided to do with this area is create a podzol platform and cover it with brown mushrooms. That's why the trees are everywhere, because I planted them to create podzol everywhere, because the open worlds didn't have any podzol. So last episode was all the podzol I had, and I could only make like a perimeter in one line. Oh, balloon. Those have Cosmo coins in them. There we go. Explosion. It's a good sign. Hopefully. Please. And I didn't get any. Alright, that's fine. I got a second skull. That's awesome. We might get a second nether star. Alright. So, the reason that I'm doing this, and I'm going to remove this tree while I talk, but the reason that I'm doing all this for this platform is because Podzol is one of the 2 blocks you can place brown mushrooms on, but 2x2 spruce trees generate Podzol under them in place of dirt. So I built a giant dirt platform, mined it with my shovel, and essentially what I did, oh, I'm going down too fast. So what I did was I made a bunch of dirt and planted these trees on it, and if I turn on chunk borders, you can see that it fits perfectly within 6 chunks. And my hopes are that one of these 6 chunks is a slime chunk, because they only spawn in slime chunks at a light level of 1. And brown mushrooms, a lot of people don't know this, but they actually emit a light level of 1. So if I just cover the entire area, and one of these chunks happens to be a slime chunk, then I would have a super inefficient manual slime farm. But at least it's slime, because that way we can build the Horizon Obliterator from the video thumbnail on screen right now. But yeah, it's really cool. And yeah, now that I've got the pods I need, these trees are of no more use to me, so let's take them down. Alright, so now I think we could do with a little more adventuring, because we've barely done that on this series. We did it for the first successful adventure last episode, so let's go. Yeah, so things happened. As you can see, I moved underground, and that slime chunk thing that I was gonna do, turns out it didn't work. None of those were slime chunks, and then I located another slime chunk. So I started building the same thing, only smaller on the surface from where we are right now. But then I realized it only worked at a certain Y level due to light level things. So I no longer need the brown mushrooms, and I also discovered that there are actually 2 slime chunks, one here and one right here. I've also got 2 iron golems here, and so what happens is the slimes will spawn, come to the golems kill them, and then this hopper minecart down here, yeah, that hopper minecart, it picks up all the stuff, and then dumps it into this hopper. And I can pick it up from this hopper. As you can see, I now have no shortage of slime blocks whatsoever, and I'll likely be able to build a flying machine very, very soon. There's also slime chunks outside this area, so I'll certainly need to expand this farm in the future. But as far as removing the world goes, and how while I'm doing other things I can AFK at this farm, I'd say that's a great place to wrap up the episode for the day. But yeah, goodbye.